Facebook e nyina no ye stream e de afa okoye YouTube channel MYBET.AFRICA TV MYBET.AFRICA TV e also so ye stream e na dwumadi na for the amount online radio no MYBET radio e also na dwumadi no enama ye de nsem no e de bro ene Vincent Atnase Benedict ewa ha listo ewa ha ana ye nyina ye ka mo e de dwumadi no e de bamidin e de Calvin Asom e de betia from HOD me na me di dwumadi en wo chia me and the Europa League games ewa said the last week Champions League games in Mexico no Europa League games no Manchester United against FC20 a game back when amount for interest or pa another game amount for pa Galatasaray against PAOK and also one of the games Basu Europa League why you so be better 3 W's no now my MYBET.AFRICA account online jumedie koso and a retail shops and so jumedie koso channel so and my yeah the link be to ACSC or maybe a jumedie or click so na ya bomodi ana ya register and wa ba MYBET app ne so ya more free bet na what me atwa no first scan to channel so my jumedie koso no menya abotani a cheche mu na wan de we a enioma esitie e wo show ne so nti bomodi aso be channel so de ma akọ blue mineral water eso ya so ya se na ye jumedie na de bro o ba no nsuo nko ade a akọ blue mineral water na medi wan dance e de a chewe na awie nsuo ene nipa nkwanti nsuo de eno ane akọ blue mineral water na medi wan dance e etimi ede ama no kan ho ne nyina enkambom ne emfa agudi mu nsema ye de bro no ye nyina emfa mra ne fa comment ba ne enkenkan emfa ma ho ba bia wo tie dwumadi ne ente nka ne ma quick shout out ma no mu tie ne nyina no me ente mu nyina mu nka ne ma quick shout out on the show abaja for ma me akwa ba mra sports arena na awie
yeah Jose Shodi
me jidi so obi anwo ye de
na me adom bibia boko
listo Rafa Varane de dwumadi na asoma
Yeah.
And so the medical cano. Yeah, it's Mbappe so. Mbappe. For the next 3 weeks, Mbappe. Epra. Chelsea is going to miss about 3 games for Real Madrid. Then Chelsea, as I see phone beam, and I see as a Chelsea now they are keeping clean sheet. And against Barrow, Chelsea actually 5-0. And other games as well now. Barcelona and then inform Barcelona, Hansi Flick Barcelona and then Omoba against Getafe. And a couple of news if you are manonia we are Nama Vincent so now many Benedict so at me near in summer they bread a tea for an.
Yes, Rafael Varane after a movie from Manchester United a Como a Como team now you know a team I met my castle or budget of them I feel no more to qualified there by a Italian Serie A anymore. Abranti a friend Francis Fabregas and coach so he's tried to use the connection the pedigree in world football or to me certain players and I'm not as a former Barcelona captain or the number Ababi room the right back or the number or call Madrid Nico Pass or the number or Kokofa a year
Alberto Moreno,
yes,
formerly of Liverpool, Villarreal,
and offer a goalkeeper,
Pepe Reina.
Reina. Yeah. I think that now team, so hopefully defense one now heard him Varane bit me. I didn't experience to me about Boa. Think when you experience goalkeeper back when you defense and also when you correct somebody who has seen it all. Yeah. But it appears that the body has given up on him. And and they 31 years, or say or the boot or hanging a boot, and I am sad because we've seen defenders like Thiago Silva about in the 40s. Yeah, we've seen Chiellini 38, Bonucci is still playing, Barzagli, a boy about in 38, you say I bought 41.
Pepe.
About 41 to me by Euros near so what would have thought say he's still Uncle Obe 9 to 10 another decade
to play
but wa retire and I think that the retirement more or less like premature at this level the injuries disturbing injuries to me am one arm one cause one day I'm born because about Manchester or have 1 or 2 games be na we pra. So I think that the current demand of games, you know, I have it to on him. But I'm saying that okay, I Ramos,
Sergio,
or call PSG, the same thing. Or if you almost by 6 months.
Yeah.
Without kicking about and when to me I fit out to say or to me a full international break because all the time they are not all the years or break because either you could break into I say Champions League no more final until mobile boy room May June July August ebi ambeko Euros mbeko World Cup iti ono ankasa no enya time all the time bia no you on the move
okay
mu ye adwuma so what I say enti ama unya so e do time a o body ne be react to sa changes na unya e wo Madrid na ene na ya na the injuries ne there so PSG no call and say 2 years or 3 years no could do PSG ni it was waste of time but share Oba Sevilla because at the time no wait me a lot of time to heal and Oba Sevilla no Oba born kama or put up good performances at the master.
I think it's a contribution is save Sevilla from going down. Yeah.
And you know sad situation senka ye be say Varane a balam light in 2010 thereabout. That I'm no about lens. That I'm lens a yearly 2.
Yeah.
What I say. So Man United was almost done with him. Till say Papa your friend Zidane a far phone a friend can say no. This is a lifetime opportunity. A young player and a coach like Jose Mourinho wants you at Real Madrid. You need to join Real Madrid. So he had opportunity to go to Man United
at that early stage.
At that early stage. Yeah. And Kamu said he was supposed to be part of Sapo Poba team now. Omukoje, Omonegana call final no moje. He was supposed to be part. But he was rated highly. And it was that time man and name also Brazil. Okay. And that time now, 2 notable youngsters are almost countries now G2 say no, they are too big to go and play a year under 20. A year Rafael Varane and Neymar dos Santos.
Okay.
In a year we know the Oscar money buy. The Oscar money buy. Man Neymar Tranche and we musumide umtiti.
Okay.
Kazuma. A year day. A buy.
Under 20 now. France for G, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
What I say?
Yeah.
It you know a year. One to me uncle he was rated highly, and on joining Real Madrid, you know, look at what happened.
Yes.
At age 18.
Yes.
No a bench Pepe.
Yes.
So if say ne Jose Mourinho ni Pepe was problem because of Rafael Varane.
Really?
Yes.
Because
there was a time Abaloa, the time na Mourinho ni Casillas in terms say Abaloa defended Jose Mourinho.
Okay.
However, Pepe criticized Mourinho said you don't touch an institution like Casillas.
Yeah.
So Uber team this Real Madrid. Then in response, Jose Ekachen said the only problem of Pepe is an 18-year-old boy.
Etuno.
That was the responder. Jose demand. So that is the problem. Jose had with and he sacrificed an experienced warrior like Pepe for Rafael Varane. It tells you Rafael Varane talent. He came for me a very formidable partnership between Ono and Sergio Ramos, and he played consistently. Won the Champions League back to back. Then World Cup, Edema France.
Okay.
Then I retired from France national team. Obo Madrid kakra, and we moved to Manchester United. That is where the changes started. Oba and injuries. Yes, or you're fit, no, boy. He's one of the best defenders.
He's delight to watch.
Yes, but injuries and all cutting. So I think that he has. We would have thought some could be more him. What I said, because when they are good, now omanyini, no more boy. I na kono, I na efe. It will be say Thiago Silva. I na kono, I na efe. So we must that's what they at the highest level.
Yeah.
But any injuries, Rafael Varane chance to even taste the Serie A. So we can taste the
Spanish
France football or taste EPL. I taste Spanish Liga. But injuries don't me allow. So we're calling it quit. You're wishing all the best. I think that he's had a fulfilling career, and I don't think that he will have any regrets.
You see, my next question, I mean, to all of us here, Vincent, Benedict, and Alisto, for them, I say, I'm realizing them say injuries now, I'm somewhere ending in them. Now, what other things I be related to football? But young Kofi, make a young Kofi, make most of Africa. As we say, a prime man acquire man, but Obe Forswa now be Jina Park and this why 20-30 minutes. As I brought funny because some of them end their career early. 31 years, yeah, okay. Rafael Varane rate me, I say, Bia, I'm in Trefi, Bia, base 6, I man, baby, I can. But he believes, say, a plan the baby and no matter than equal, ultimate twasso. And now I'm here and say, come, backroom staff, no. On few, he's going to stay with them.
Yeah.
Meaning, because I say, and the badges, neither that.
You see, with a year, bro, for no, what goes into their decisions, and a lot goes into it. It might not be solely injuries, no. It might not be.
Okay.
Sometimes the demand of playing at the highest level is not easy.
Okay.
So over here, Georgian Klopp akwa kwatenafi. If you watch the documentary, it was Super Sports. Ejire say, or a hardcore Christian, but he cannot go to church because Sundays you have a match.
Yeah.
So you need to be around.
So
and even cry and say, "Me man's a match and a Saturday after my boss Saturday, so Sunday a free period at my players. So Monday you are coming to prepare until you not even Sunday no after match you need to review the match, review all the players, their performances. Then you send feedback to them.
Okay.
We will review all the data because a set piece coach say this is the weaknesses I am team. Goalkeepers coach everybody say this is what I team. And son of one cast also be there. We will review tactics near there. Then what's your position, your opponent? What is Chelsea doing? Coach, or the different style be about. I need to study them. Pep Guardiola, you are studying also. It is very demanding and very tough.
Okay.
So over una players, money on wives issues because time and also munya them on wives, all the time. Biana, as a footballer, you are disciplined to the extent say the quality time also munya them out. Or family, very difficult to come by.
Yeah.
What I say. Unless it be a ukunyo bar or no so down to earth or no didn't know shoes no what was say.
Okay.
So Rafael Varane share being kunchen in Ifa. Sikan when you be when you fame ni be we're winning laurels. At Madrid he won it all. We're winning with France.
Yes.
Well, even my United no buy and crown so baby we need a FA Cup. Yes. They account a collection of laurels. What I say. Into your share, you understand?
Okay.
And at a time so my body is not what allowing me to play. I'm not sure that Thiago Silva. Boy, what boy do baby do Cristiano Ronaldo, boy, what boy do and Messi boy Sanka almost suffer injuries to Sesani, Rafael Varane, KB and Komajai. But they are lucky to have a very good body ebo mama almost sustaining injuries like other players. So we can only wish Rafael Varane the very best of luck. He's a legend. Even at some point, I was thinking, say now was Ballon d'Or, no, now was some man a shout. Even time and only the France team, no, to me called World Cup, right?
Yeah.
So a boy de Madrid, a J, the double, is Beji Super Cup, so I called J Club World Cup. I thought say at the time now no more than Modric, no. Na I was almost here then. Omo man is a shout.
Okay.
But omo de my Modric. Said them come out because if they are almost share performance, Madrid equally performance Modric de Madrid at that season.
The same
thing Varane. So
the Madrid.
Madrid.
And also the command national team.
National team and even World Cup no much Croatia for no more
in the final.
And no more sure Modric a trophy no. And Rafael Varane play a crucial role. So I can only wish him well, and I think football will be proud of him for what he has contributed. By one thing, what I said, you've hardly even hear from him. I said, my baba, in France for almost by France players, we know their attitude, character, but this is a guy what comported. We never heard of any controversies whatsoever. Say be a Rafael Varane in a page so to turn and show attitude be a obe bisa questions question say akwe ade oni subaya na you understand. He never put himself in a awkward position. So I can only say he's a wonderful human being, and I will wish him well. But
I remember also be number other picks no, but me tie obia initial picks na so na Facebook I brought your friend down so Iron Kwame was watching you live in Doha, Qatar. Good work, bro. And you also message you about Kwao Sechi. Bro, was a dope show. Big OP yourself, panel and DJ Slim. And you see the message on also they are still live on the show. And some if you are on neighbor, yen chekrane di sika, and the man to tiemia. Alternate ebeba sia the money man ebeba na wa men saka alternate the show ukocha MYBET.AFRICA ho ene so utwa bet no utwa ya udi ane edu sika e the amount yere nyoma ifama no ne bara for at the age of 31 years we're calling it a quit football utie the list to aka we're winning everything that has to be won. Winning Spanish La Liga, winning 4 Champions League, winning the World Cup with the French national team. No, Abrantiano, Afedi Odijumediano, the Abba area. Bernard Owusu, Akowa was watching the show live from. Okay, Meba na Maba here. Amanse Rural Bank, PLC Manso, and Quanta branch. Brightino was a Manso. Amansia Rural Bank PLC Manson Quanta branch and a Bernard Owusu Akowa so a show no me we bia wutie show no o ma no wutie show no me entonka obi na edi ni birthday kwa pese your man quick shout out on the show ma wa me entonka na yenye enfama mon share program no so mfama yi na ready we and you must sports arena and e dey bro na hit mixer studio edijumedi bro from every Monday to Friday 12:30 to 2:30 and edijumedi no etimi ede bro the cat list onka Bernard to betin nkenche Vincent to betin nka ejumedi no so akwa blue no water and am edi one dance nsuo de ene ni pankwa obenu nsuo nko a akwa blue no water na medi one dance ede acho no betwa beto a o 3Ws no na MYBET.AFRICA etimi aka Vincent maminti
Jody. I think in recent years we've seen some great players for the past 20 years, past 10 years, retire because of injury. The recent one, a player like Eden Hazard, from the move from Chelsea being the most expensive player, Real Madrid Atono now. The injury records with Chelsea was fine, and Madrid no. He struggled with a lot of injuries and Eden Hazard retire because of injury. We also know of Sergio Aguero and heart issues. By my you yeah, also forcing the money retire because doctors for it Mika say they almost mean guarantee no. Same thing happened to yeah Ghana in this year yeah Yankopon Fanny can say Rafael Jamana. Same thing happen got to a time no sense or retire but be Muslim advice obey me boy and young has them then decision will take care. So sometimes when these players takes this decision send a list to kind it takes I mean a huge amount of time they decide this at the end even Titino Crown Marco Van Basten money a lot of players retire because of injury and idea it has been part of the job. You will be more hard with how more 9 city and with how they are almost stage city and a lot of injuries. A player like Jack Wilshere, most of the doctors can say they were in 9 city and any bad tackle be acquired because you know say Jack Wilshere struggle with just bow leg so or struggle with a lot of ankle injuries and Jack Wilshere retired at the age of 28. You need any potential na Jack Wilshere war. And you see, that is one thing I fear for player bit to say Wesley Fofana. Because Fofana 9 any Varane de no yepe.
As a woman, no.
Yes.
Omu ages no the job one boy. And I say omu ages.
Jerusalem there.
Oh, ye dunti. Ya ni ye dunk one hour yes I say. Once ye go
na one never age mbobo. Medical can say until say
Africans in South America.
Yeah. Sa Cameroon player ya calf comes you 17 years a month for his in age. They call you cast one. I say a brand in age. So until say
a brand in age.
You will be more high or more age, no many men saying or more age in your room so high or many, but or more baby face. The until say be out the name, Bev set and be rich as a player where you say
Bev set into the enya.
And one at the bench. Go be behind crater or yes. So I think say idea had in Yepa because say there are some lot of players they have the potential but I mean obi mo ha omutimi ye de ombeji bibia we de na I mean the latter stages no na I mean injuries are abo form a player like Rafael Varane there no send a list with can he's won a lot of trophies he won 18 trophies with Madrid name 4 Champions League 3 La Liga 4 UEFA Super Cup World Cup I mean everything Club World Cup everything be say Origin even in the time with Man United he failed to win the Premier League but he won the EFL the Carabao and then the FA Cup last season and all free her and you see Rebecca say Varane by he struggled with a lot of injuries but then HOD from years from 2021 to 2024 Varane bought 68 matches I mean it's an incredible if I say every season about more than 20 games and averagely about 20 games a season in Man United for the 3 years I spent with United no and you see Osha Varane one of the players almost static say the matches of late professional footballers in Ibono Edson Varane one of the first players buy out because say the number of matches born hard because in him say time Varane ever before United he was struggling with injuries and before our before United now and I mean our rehabilitation time and now so Coco joining Komono he wasn't fit he was struggling with I mean ankle injury and why yes injury now and you see or joining Komono this weekend and born the first game Komo for no and just 20 to 23 minutes or making it debut the Mokobo and Opera and you see there's mad than here say the injury what's not fear several months and or by no was so be praso and looking at reports nature say ko you say osanso at nefi assign actually 39 ko bet nefi more than 5 months and player what's not fear from United or lose what na fear about joining team or making a day business any or so bad time because already or signing just 1 year with an option to buy so it means say okwakoya another surgery I mean within a year no be sent na fear more than a month it means by the time I recover now or best start year process best start get on the page of the board now the contract with Komo Nukran by so he sat down with the management say he's been struggling and when who say idea who say why you weak because the number of matches are born Varane 31 years HOD we bought more than 350 games for both club and countries. Just 300 and something for club, and some national team from under 17 and 20. So he has a lot of minutes on the tank anymore. This is a player, send a list to kind at a tender age of freelance, but Real Madrid team no. He came straight into the Real Madrid setup. This is a player. He is more like a cool and hot type of defender. A band say, "Yembo aggressive." He's good. A band say, "Yenye composed, na yen control he's good." What they not compare the time the experienced defenders are Rafael Varane and Kotomo United with Pepe and Sergio Ramos. Real Madrid. He named him say omuna is hard defenders but Varane a player now say either he's playing with Pepe or Ramos or my partnership no perfect might be a balanced and Oba United how no ni Abranta and the Lisandro Martinez partnership in the city how Rafael Branton de Maguire as abo. So he's an experienced player in as much as say bia well fin won in 10 early 30s and Kabeka Safi there why matured in a game obit number of 4, 5, 6, 7 years even up to 40 like you said Thiago Silva they are still playing. There are a lot of players some more 38 minutes a good Super Bowl and it's quite unfortunate say Ebeka say and the number of matches affected some of the players because we a player na HOD we a good day in day out Obama or club side we call international breakers and Obama or club side or national team. After a national team 2 weeks Bekuba we a key member of your team, they pay you huge sums of money into any day biano you have to play and do your best for your club. So these are players Bobo now is even from time of freelance by United, by Real Madrid, by United, the number of matches are compared to minutes. Now all the company injury records are Varane player not a prepra. He's not that type of defender or that a lot of injury concerns because of how I see no that injuries no injuries anytime you prepare either is knee injury or ankle injury. That is what Wesley Fofana is also struggling from. Player like Jack O'Shea, the one in the city always one same injury and now also here the and you see Akwakwe say anytime you prepare Akwakwe ankle or knee and well, yeah, a lot of treatments I want right now. The break because HOD even your machines cry now robot cry abrophonian machine here you do baby like machine no edua na ajo untimi ehun hwe so I think that it's a good decision Branton taking because when who say he's 31 years old playing for Como. And with how of late there's been a lot of games, the intensity and we as a football on air trending con maybe he's going to struggle and this a coma or Mutria club or master or mobile send list to kind says Fabregas or coach. He also has shares in the team. They are not so rich to be paying that huge sum of money. Now or just casino they own team but I mean a lot of factors and also Adrian and they say he's not going to stay home with the years now can he's going to help Como build a team and maybe when you name grass be better matter shares because you footballers are currently playing or matter shares or football clubs your own goal can't all shares or clubs your Kylian Mbappe what shares and recently England right back here Arnold Ekwakoto shares in Nantes I mean these are players the moment they are playing they are also thinking of about life after football, a bit more right into panditry, a bit more right into managerial, a bit more right into football. A bit say Ronaldo, the Nazero number 9. Also injury. Yes, injury the man retire because 33 years, 34 years. Now could be about 3 or 4 years I can home. But injury the man retire no real you know or shares or Real Valladolid and I know your football business and since then he's been doing that. So HOD I think say injury concerns they are there and in recent years the players have been complaining.
Injury is like a football
but on say right now no share it now you will be ha you can be injury probably say will ha say my case and say will be die knee injury we plan him say no go to do 3-4 years not 3 to 2 months now but of late because of loads of games no more born into upra and I'm say when nine upbred into treatment na can be ma days out bet na you a year long and see calendars right now so calendar season kasa what na 5 months Whereas one miss almost more than half of the season a year. Yeah, be in this season because you're both season in 8 months. And 2 miss 5 months. I mean I cut 3 months and 3 months no check games every bar. International breaks home. It means games over Bama club side no. A small club and at that time no all position to someone who is playing regularly for you. And I feel no next season now obey training. Busy regimes they say or me say almost half of the season last year. You call preseason cry. He didn't even feature for preseason and all yet or like he's under recovery. I best statistics now was April. Until sometimes psychologically, mentally, I affect players in the I'm just imagine.
But no worry about return to move.
Yes, I can regimes so yes because the number of one thing about regimes then say ne injury now on no. Apart from ankle injury no nya recent ni na koye ni no. He was supposed to do sage. But once players mbo ha, omo feel say the moment I had the knife in the back of body no. Ahwande na was our name na so better. So he didn't want to do the surgery. And even Ghana have crash so Ghana Premier League players mbo ha, uka so de no kokolebu, o de no ko yi. Obeka so obeko kwako hu herbals na ma kwako chichiri nine no. Omo person mo de by mean knife ebeka ne nine. So actually injuries no, but your players be more ha omu pra no maba mentally omu tough and then some of the players are they are not injury prone and omu prepare because of the loss of games, especially Rodri just been complaining. Kylian Mbappe wabo games since from Monaco wabo games on injury prone day in day out obo, so it's affecting the players. Okay. And once a year you don't have any option. So we are hoping say this is why I was say clubs no have to protect their big players, especially the Enzo Maresca here, especially like Chelsea here for the boys this season. You them say Kopama or joining Chelsea from Manchester City no almost every game last season because one of the agent can say Kopama and Bobo at Chelsea to me win game. So anytime he has to be one of the ace of the team. No woman, and in the wrestling for fun by he's been struggling with injuries and or you're one of the key. Key players in the Chelsea project or more. So they have to protect him. A player like James, the one on reports and just say why fit. Anka the last 2 games so bit my but I'm person be rational. I'm an abe no was baby prebe. So Osha how the teams need be manage or players are because games are also need to know. Your game be crowd or you know when you say you need a point, but you have to get as much as good players as the one who is starting. It's a national Chelsea game on boy. Jackson, Kopama, Wesley Fofana, Enzo Fernandez, Noni Madueke, all the players are master team Chelsea in the Premier League in big games. No, I'm resting on and the Kukumone other players who are virtually good as players now. For members so these are some of the strategies or say the club owners, any team managers, they should do and protect some of their key players.
Why no? Vincent Suna, Watson and Gan Mameba, Monument Sonamatino. And the pick on Rafael Varane, a retirement now the alt now, and or they mind what media and also at me at the Amansana, about her games, I basune, and it will be a pick up as a farm and on no, Yashania Befini, Bedifis and so, and Kumaka, where Sports Arena, Yadama every Monday to Friday, 12:30 to 2:30, MYBET.AFRICA, and also and aqua blooming water, and a boy meeting Medino, and the Braha, a hit makes a studio, a wacho. And you did if you are day monument somewhere. Yes, my auntie, my mention pick now. We are now the Sikana territory at me at the Amai.
Okay, until with Varane, as I discuss, Varane a player be a name a Real Madrid team, no a important player among in their Champions League so multimedia. So Ocean as a player, see a player a complete footballer, and a player so a complete football, AGBBR, Ubeboni di account because Waji World Cup. UEFA Nations League, Waji Champions League, or by England in Pobebo Man United in 2 seasons with MJ 2 trophies. Osha the performance on the pitch from Madrid, Man United injuries, ebe mo na went to me in match playing time by who impact or about games man when the pairing in Maguire, the pairing in Lindelof, you the pairing any Martinez, utimi bobo ye Palmer or you're not doing okay or so movie. New environment, Tresse Nyama Bekoye, but Oko France, Como, na Afidie. Italy, sorry. Como, na Afidie, in Nyama and Koye, into Afide, why not jeans or the ni boot ebe tuwa, or betinafi. One thing a while, bro, for who compared to maybe South Americans and Africans, no one say, or she na Senya Nyama kono, Mbuana, naturally emboa ono as a person emboa maybe ne busuafo even the club or bompo a oyena dwen so obetwe ne ho ama kwan ama nkofo nso etima ba bebobi. I think retiring at this time a decision be a personally or no atna se adwen mi nje ndi so maybe after injury no oyena dwen so sisi ade mimbo bi but maybe oyena dwen so o man ho time ahwe se nyama betima yi aba se nyama akoni de obetina fie obetima beka komo coaching staffs no obetima boa a motivate aboa boys na mo nso etimi do the highest level as omudu into retirement ni de e ade ba akwa in football player ne hwese nyama e kona emboa na otimi tenase ihu players bi set on cruise a injuries mpo ambem hwia ambem bo listen na ho odin no bebi edu no ontini chikaka no no nso enye de obe inti ene ade a players ne ba e ya say top defender say at we do ni peak anke ye hwese with the experience no betima boa club itse komo amo metimi ewichi ana avoid relegation e Italian Serie A na eso kwatina nchen but obey ni den as ono nso ahwe ne health ebusuafo ne omedi nkomo no obey na dwen so betina sekaka ode ni experience na wenya no onfa kwatina fie so ode beboa club na ma omo nso etimedu baby eso.
Well, into what I'm affording in Anka about Rafael Varane retirement one announcing at the age of 31 years or the sumno ababy ye na ye dear na future and the woman waja boy or still or be to offer in the game here in the next step and also obetu and among South America can Europa League games or upper where is a new format and last week was Champions League. This week Europa League. Next week. And that's a real funny day, no? Conference League there. Lisbon.
Yeah.
And they are real for. Then next week then they and Shada and come once some but I want to Chelsea so. Vincent.
Yes, say yeah, or Conference League.
That's a real one.
Chelsea beji ebe kon beat no asan conference.
And you was no be say but I say e just obo conference league as no more nyaade in the ball.
Omo nyaade and Chelsea nyaade ana.
So omo nyaade in the Champions League. Europa League but Conference League ni dey say we him pecking order na wo fom.
Say no pecking order na dey ye dey omo the coefficient dey be a top 4 any top 3 na top 2 be other countries. Na dey about Champions League. So Chelsea to also set.
You see say idea enye Chelsea na egbo bi wo a menyi ni kwa say obenya on keka so be Conference League.
Adena kwakwa say eye omo a huni bobo Europe e no mo your club Southampton obo Conference League.
Baby.
And te bi de bi echi. Nti afunufo no na engbo European football. And as I say in the first na gan na
when they talk about Europa, United was so Chelsea.
United on
oh boy Europa League.
Yes ono ne de na ye lack bi
Europa League no FA Cup no gi na man
yes.
And they say
it doesn't mean so ahead of Chelsea last season.
No problem. They didn't start this season.
There be
so Oji no, but the competition are all born when any much and the Chelsea.
Yehu season be a Wigan G FA Cup.
On Timenje.
I did not ask the question.
No. Chelsea. Not just Chelsea. Didn't Chelsea say I'm Champions League. Ye boy Europa near Ibiaji. Ye boy Europa Conference League. Ye babeji. And one thing is a best more bragging rights. The only English club to win all the 3 European main trophies.
They be the only European club.
Sorry, English club.
We are seeing now 3 trophies. The Chelsea just set to record.
One coach.
You will not see Real Madrid playing the Conference League. You will not see Madrid. Madrid will not come there. They will not come.
Say catch yourself. Kabasa beat my boy Europa some years back and Kabaka Kabasa ko boy Europa.
It what can answer Chelsea football Conference League.
Mun call my bet na mun cha Chelsea to win Conference League. And no be 4 or 5 outright. No be 5 or 6. Chelsea to win. I didn't say.
Na say Chelsea mom was that funufuo no mo sa class. Mo na mo senior man.
And na me just say bet no.
Okay. Chama me iska na me man me iska.
Indra ye dey 4 odds to Germany boy.
Yes.
Selections na ni.
Oh yeah, Jude enim de obetimi aye.
Chelsea ni barrow game near over 2.5. Ye enim say goals pie ho pa. United way City any Watford over 2.5 2-1 ball. Real Madrid game name so say over 2.5 ma. 5 goals a PO game. Sevilla over 1.5 2-1 a PO. Atlanta ni Como ye nso say over 1.5 Emma Como ko share no. Inti Indra 4 odds ne boy. nti yebeko ene games ne so
rollover na oguso adema
rollover na eguso
nti yɛkɔ wei
mpacho ene throw code no na kotwa bi one starting draw hwi nsi ye ubetimi the 40 a start ene nso because omo start 10 in draw no mo 40 ubetimi start 40 ene nti ene code no 9DFP ye de Serie A games ewa ha Europa Europa League games nso ewa ha ena yenim se EFL matches mienu nso wo ho mo boy ne eno nso wo mtie ne odds nso ye 4.1 ewa ha code no 9DFY ulogi MYBET.AFRICA uko bet bookina no abo code no 9DFY ashim so wo shop na wutie ana wo hwa tro code no 9DFY fama cashier na manager no nso ntwa ma ochina ye Sunday another 4 or sambebro kai say ye rollover ekopem Friday nti se edebia brabetie na ge out na twebi na di by Friday na okuta o 10,000 na 25,000 na o account ma weekend no hu beti ma yede
ba o send high so baby a wo hwe show bia street is watching DJ Kwaku Slim and ABN Radio Wana o de inbox your number na ye register on here some free bet wait me dey atwa alt yard my ye register na say ma free bet na wait me atwa na but from next month so on the show every day be a bet free bet
okay
on the show from next month make next month because as next week yeah ana
from next week eko
next from Tuesday
eko
on Monday 30th into Tuesday eko no on the show they be at Nancy ya makra no at least nipa 5 there obia 20 cities I remember on the show na man for so etimi afes can your money man and am waten nka about altar why ho adwuma de ma roll over na eguso a ye dem enno a eto form ene wasi form biem giridi ono de sikasam de okasa obeya yirim de otimi ye eno ntini ya to need the money man no ye hwe de we obesi I know listen Europa League no eno picture obesa ohwe about games aba so ne na mababa ha abedwafo aka na ties fie ne arefisem so a eno so ye de ma etiefo.
Yes, some interesting games. Man United bebo ne ne FC20
so it is straight win.
Yeah, boy, yes. You would expect Man United should win. I think that if you watch them they create chances but scoring no and difficult for them. Against Crystal Palace I watched the game and they should I expected goals 1.86 which means that was a game in which 2 goals but they ended up scoring none. Omunya 67% possession, 15 attempts, 6 shots on goal, so 11 corners. So they played well, they played good football, but then now the final touch. So we be saying the decision to bench Rashford, I don't think that he's supposed to be the leading mask man for Man United, but then no more. So we have former na amone Sadantu Washigo. Ama wasako she 2 goals against Barnsley in the Europa League in the EFL Cup, right? So you'd have thought Senka Obemano opportunity to start against Crystal Palace. Senabe obe to me building on the momentum because he's a player who to me pick a very good momentum. Bet me a call baby 2-3 months giving you good performances and goals and assists. What I say so. At was me no sano. Now some command here the boss and be keep momentum because players like that was shows or a go near they say. The moment I didn't bet my bench, you know, or be lose focus. Until time I'm wired the wooden bar. I drew on mentally on in the right frame of mind. So what I say. So I was a coach and pay attention to some of these things. Or what could share a FC20 team. Also, they've been somewhat a very good side in recent times. Or Eredivisie. They won their last game against Ameri City. 5-0. So what I say, and they are very good travelers. They are very good travelers. They lost to Salzburg. They were no money or money pre Champions League. So when to me unqualified and they were dropping about Europa League. Only a very good side. they are side coach Ten Hag ebenimom pa onimom no say obenimom onimom say they are very good side. They can defend if they want to defend. So Manchester United started on the front foot, no making sure say obetumi aye I share early goals. Na afi nyama tumi aye remember them because in recent years Man United hasn't been that good in Europe. They've not been good in Europe. No mako almost from group stage no mako Europa no mako share Spanish teams no more free. So they should pay attention to a competition like this because it appears a league, you know. How a league in econo. Very difficult at the moment say league very difficult. So at most top 4 mono bet me era. Inti no it's a top 4 no bet me era. FA Cup you have Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, all these big teams to contend with. But over Europa anymore, who say no teams na woman no and share that and yet you know like Ubenya Anderlecht money, Bordeaux money, Porto ne Galatasaray money ade. Yes, say omo no ye. But in terms of pedigree, so all the Man United say now the Galatasaray say you tip Man United toward to win and qualify and from come and no more cup. So we compare winning the EPL, the challenges are we facing to win the EPL. Now share the challenges are we facing in the Europa League, and I think say you put Europa League and look who we need Europa League now a automatic ticket
to the Champions
League.
Yeah.
You know, and they are English Premier League, you know, I do top 6 in the top 8 in the top 7. It's say Amodeno Abasro teams like Tottenham Hotspur will be around. Aston Villa is still around. Right, what I say?
Even Newcastle.
Chelsea, Newcastle, Man City, Liverpool. These are teams that are fighting somewhere the top 4 anymore. So when your route be say also to make now to make the bad Champions League, I think say are good because one, you get money for winning the Europa and also use that to get into the Champions League proper. So hopefully and Man United be to me we know nothing. Be able to me akoye yes important omo injury situation yes Messi Mount and questionable so omo ye out no around here friend no Lenny Yoro no ankle injury still out Lushore still out Malaysia so still out and Lindelof omo out. So apart from that all the players are available. Gatti and I want to see Casemiro because he's had a very tough time. Game against Liverpool, he was badly exposed, and we share the criticism named Bashna. Onya fitty that time no, onya opportunity to start. Game be
I think against Barnsley or the next start.
Somebody can't wait. Barnsley there say you would expect say maybe our Europe the experience or 1 year there. You give him this opportunity.
So you are expecting to see Mone Ugati that holding role.
Yes, I want to see them. And you see, Omutuna, they are a bit similar. Just that we need to be box to box and kakra. Ugati need to be box to box kakra. So you need somebody who can really pass and pass well.
So that means that we cannot see the two of them. If truly they want to.
But I think against a team like FC20 there, you can take a gamble and see how they will fare. Have
you watched the FC20 this season?
Yeah, my sure.
And I think they are also doing well. Couple of you saying that almost also a club if you Holland where coach if you Soban. They will also know Ten Hag how he wants to play.
Well, FC20 will call a Dutch League 9 the last 5, 6, 7 years. They are more or less like maybe team is Brighton. What is middle table team?
Yeah.
We share the PSV, Ajax, and a final. Is attack one? Maybe after for
then you bring 20.
Now the FC20 have become so they are not maybe a attack man now. They are not PSV or Feyenoord no wakasa na Ajax no wakasa they have the clout, they have the pedigree. I will to me at the standing Man United anymore. What I say, but game be anywhere for.
Yeah.
You understand? So you would expect say Man United will make sure say they are in a right frame of mind. They will always say your mentality going into games, your approach, and also making sure say you know an opportunity for so be say Casemiro for instance. This is a game man you can say on the Diago because a European competition where then it will get the needed eyeballs no compared to Carabao Cup, even getting a place to even watch it.
Difficult.
Difficult.
Yeah.
You know, but TV sumo be a better than they are coming to see say Casemiro now against Liverpool. He was all over the place. You know, with to me then aside composing who here or try to fight back to the first team and the Premier League matches. Obey opportunity aside Abo show the quality and so matches like this. You know. Obe say Harry Maguire for instance. Now just say Euro ne ba. Na just say oh no ba be fifth choice o.
Fifth.
Yes, because we ho.
Say
delete
Butcher
ho and
Lindelof.
yeah.
Euro. Lindelof never ahead of Maguire.
It's you the man first Maguire the fourth.
Not Lindelof akwe
fourth choice. What I say. Yeah. And it is unacceptable. England number 1. You cannot say over the fourth choice. So this is also an opportunity. Say the challenger, maybe a delete, any Butcher, any the young guy and the Abano. You will also be up there to accept the challenge and make sure say we are former captain and you deserve to start ahead of all of them. It will be an opportunity for some of these fringe players almost a bit mad they are distinguished almost. So it is obviously.
Are we expecting a lot of goals in this game?
Not really. Man United Bobo are goals in here and Shadama, so we be about 2-0 be. Yeah.
But you tip them to win.
Of course, okay. Yes. They were home.
Okay.
I'm tipping them to.
So list to anyway now Man United meaning say
other picks Galatasaray quickly now mention.
I would like to watch that game because of Victor Osimhen.
Yes.
How he's adapting to life at that is Turkey. Also Dries Martins.
Yeah.
Over also a former Napoli player.
Yeah.
So now over I can't anyone. I say Martins the Gina Victor Osimhen.
Yeah, the challenge with Galatasaray now honestly they need to redeem themselves. I think with the quality of one of the players they deserve to be in the Champions League. But a very disappointing result against Young Boys and Mobo Europa League. So they will look back and say, maybe if Sanka match and a bit later, because now they have somebody like Victor Osimhen, right? And they went into that game. Musiala and boy with Torreira, Ziyech, Bashwai, and a Icardi Muna a boy. The last defeat no Munya against
Young Boys.
No.
Yeah.
But last game, Fenerbahce boy. I watched the game 20 minutes. Almost started Jan Sanchez, Badekchi, Jacobs, Gabriel Sara, Torreira, Yemas, Dries Mertens, Akun, and Osimhen, and started here. So what I say, and second half on the Demara and Nelson Muna Ebremo. So if you compare the squad normal the boy against Young Boys normal to me and qualify now they compare with
even a couple of changes.
A lot of changes in the team. They make an and sometimes a particular signing be to me be increase the momentum and the level of play of a particular team. And Major Marcus and that is what he has added to Galatasaray team.
Okay.
So Omone Park Thessalonica. Look, it is going to be a very difficult game. Park for also yet a small match.
And Baba Rahman will be in action today.
Yes, they also have a very good team. Very good team. Mate Makasa was said we for near very careful. Galatasaray for near very careful because some are careful. Park Thessalonica for a bit more of a shock. They have some interesting players. Very interesting players. So one way on bet my last game boy. Winning 4-1. Abranti FN Omar Koli so nimna. Now our Italian Serie A.
Yeah, I mean, and Gambia for yes.
Yes. Omo Baba Rahman. Abranti FN Tyson. Or Brazilian.
He has played for Shakhtar Donetsk.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I say. And Okomo bench Bakayoko.
Bakayoko be.
Chelsea.
You were far, Chelsea.
Yes. Omo Johnny
Otto. Chelsea.
So only Johnny Otto. Johnny Otto wabo Wolves Spain. Wabo Atletico Madrid.
Yes.
Abranti Feno Fedor Chalov. Fedor Chalov. Now obo I think Sparta. What I say. Inti omo interesting players omo quality. What I say. Omo sheda and omo were good teamwork. Look, they have a coach Yefeno Luseku. So when Luseku wakuchi aida. Wakuchi Shakhtar Donetsk. Yes. What I say. So they have a very good coach. It it will be a very good game. Sa match I think the goals will be yes
over 2.5.
2.5 yes. Park Thessalonica will score
a goal. So a goal both teams.
Yes. And I am mostly I don't like goals and I say go both teams.
Because I could probably be a share.
I should be 5. Now it be a red card be a bar now 5 and 90.
Now we
say goals bebe ma. Match I have say goals bebe ma over 2.5 now baby.
Okay. Well, I know list one what in Kano. Said medical career na Europa League games na bano. Inti me na Mamine Vincent inwi na memra Benedict ni inwi na afi yentinti fi by 2 as he ref in the last 30 minutes no as a man minister na go parliament list was say
Okasa a lot of things. He says mama FA no 2.8 and $2.8 million. Some fancy a befitting hosteler and as a hoteler. National teams in beach mother, including the Blasters. Was had to just FIFA standard stadia Ghana 2 crowd cry. It is never true say any FIFA standard stadium or Ghana has say. I feel also say people are more the West Minister no should comment among numbers or the West Minister. So no so idea to say if that is some parameters somebody can say then also they won't reply. So basically that is what he said.
Yebaba we na me mo de waka yebaba be kire na to so the West Sports Minister yebeka che no
yeah, actually, we dear Minya Keta Bagase, a bunkele man, you are here no mass and your mother any be. This is United team. Man
United in FC 20. Ombe your mother any be.
Na say man you like and I'm missing Minya, and you make count. Minya Keta, I would take a bunkele man, your my mother because United, ye give my audience a cool chop. So I give minimum na United there SN, but actually looking at United setup, I mean their record Europa League in their last 24 Europa League home games from Abono. United had lose just one. So I mean so we call theater of dreams and I say the Old Trafford hono. Akwa show mono ayana idea ayana yedin. But looking at FC 20, actually last season I'm finish I mean, 4th on the Eredivisie League. Kaka Kreben come out to me. I finish one. The 3rd position and I'm lose that position. No, and in as much as Omoto so forth, they qualify straight to the European League group stages, and more money at time, more a lot of preparations. I mean, this season, the only team who pick a point, saying FC20 this season in the Netherlands Eredivisie. PSV.
Yeah.
They've no drop just 2 points on board draw.
Yeah.
This season. So in as much as how last season, coach, elevate expectation to or they team be drew, I feel now might improve and they are still continuing. So looking at United this season, United are lose 3 games. No idea. Why we need 3 games, no about draw back. In the 7 games are so far, United about this season. And Osha, game be pressure by that Ten Hag because HOD Ten Hag and the team will support say who support Chelsea and I'll support Kotoko. Ten Hag on the team will support FC20. The team Ten Hag only and no support FC20. He supported the team. I mean, played from academy side. A ball team in the playing days of ball FC20 3 times since from 1989 to the early 20s. Ten Hag a bomber team 3 occasions about FC20. No akwa manoni, no akwa both teams before be no asen about no about FC20 no asen so he played the team on 3 occasions and they okwa kushia the former club, the boyhood club and no supported from collaborating team say both teams right now Juma United Okwakoshion's team or support is going to be an interesting game, but I mean we share United season how are they been struggling a man for a question say if Ten Hag is still the right man for the United project or more. Looking at how in the first season United we saw the plan very clear. The second season or the signings or a lot of inclusions and how are now man for expected and first season Ten Hag or the team also second and can maybe in Katin be improved, but looks like the more coach in the HO United that team form. So looking at these 2 teams it's going to be an interesting game, but I mean a man for fan say United and FC20, but this is a team in the Eredivisie when you lose so much this season. From last season, form more KPA and BB, and then they score a lot of goals. And if Onana things are, the moment Onana be Onana things, so I think it's a very interesting game. But I mean, looking at United record, Old Trafford, especially in the Europa League, and I don't see FC20 beating me for United. So I'm going for a win for United. Looking at FC20, how potent they are in the attack. FC20 Ebeshe go. So you can go for over 0.5 for FC20. Both teams to score in this game. United double chance. Game.
United win or double chance?
United double chance. Win or draw in this game. Okay. But we should expect over 1.5 goals. Both teams to score in this game.
Okay.
And over 8.5 corners.
Yes, okay.
Game.
Okay.
Another game I'm more interested in so Elfsborg and a team and they is it Akma.
Yeah.
Akma so one of the tough teams that were Eredivisie because of Akma and the FC20 and team qualification for the team and top and also 3 and I want me and but looking at Akma season Elfsborg so a team be Sweden League na almost omunya lose game the Akma and Elfsborg records compare no more last game some about they haven't lost a game and it's going to be a gamer Elfsborg akwa say if they are playing away from home they are not too good as in say obe compare how mobile home but this is the reason why I'm more interested in say there are 2 Ghanaian players or more team anymore. 1 defender, 3 Ghanaian players in the team, but I think mostly 2 and I almost started 1 defender. I think is it Terry Yegbe and a branch and Michael Bay.
Terry Yegbe.
Yes.
I think Terry Yegbe. And you know about under
23.
Under 23
yes.
Now.
Yes. Now man for Krampus we. Yes, that player, and he's been playing for them since or joining Omo. They play for a 3-back system, and on that left side, whenever they are playing a center back, he's been a consistent player. And Michael Bedua, of late recently, people believe that say Yelusu player BT say Kofi Chireno if say or play Bianco Betima feeling in
a 25-year-old Michael.
Yes, Michael Bedu. He's an attacking midfielder, but for the past seasons, no, Omabono as a false nine, and he's been scoring goals for them through the European qualification. And I'm more interested. So it's going to be an interesting game.
I think so far this season,
yes,
he scored almost about 3 goals this season.
Yes,
yeah,
and yeah, all the after say Bible statistics in proper the Europa League qualifications.
Now I'm looking at the league.
Yes,
now.
the league number yes. Sweden. It means that averagely this season or share a goal per game, and I think that is going to be an interesting game. But looking at AZ Akma, I mean, on more form and say on mobile home, you know, Osha Elfsborg coach Oscar Hagemark and also spending some time in Holland or Boma PSV, so he knows how Eredivisie intensity in the city, and I think say with AZ Akma form so far more no. Both teams are from, but going to Obi home so I'm going for a double chance for AZ Akma. Michael Bedu, any Elfsborg team, no, they score a lot of goals. Of course, Sweden League, the mini Europa League, and they score a lot of goals.
And I think the home games, so there are a lot of connections in the games as well.
Yes. So in this game, over 1.5, highly possible. Both teams to score, highly possible. Double chance for AZ Akma and Asano Sikanka in corners. So yeah, they also be and a park so any yet man the Galatasaray. Yes.
And ne
Ojinam. And Pauk Thessaloniki any a gala game gamer and so Anobe in Japan say a Ghanaian interest Barbara man so we are going to watch him. He's been a fantastic player for Pauk Thessaloniki. I think say both attack and defensively, you know, he's been playing very well. But I mean, this is Galatima Omanya, one of the best attackers in the world football currently, and in Hawa almost share Jose Mourinho Fenerbahce over the weekend in the derby match across for the Turkish Super League. It's going to be an interesting game. Both teams are in an excellent form. Park, Greece, Gala form, but I mean, home factor, no, I'll go in for, victory for Galatasaray, maybe a 3-1, 2-1 victory for Gala. Porto, and as a Park Thessaloniki with their potent attack, I think they're also going to score a goal in this game. And lastly, Porto ne Bodo Glimt. On the Bodo no for some years now. A ban European soya in him say omuhu matches dear. And how Real Madrid cry now call Bodo Hana or the Apian. It's going to be an interesting game, but with Porto former Abranti and Ankoba Chelsea, some Niama or Moyema Porto ne how they've been scoring. Ahana Niama Yadiama a Bodo home. So with that game, we're going for a double chance for Bodo Glimt. Maybe a straight draw, possible both teams to score. Both teams need to go over 2.5 goals in this game. HOD. So these are some of the picks Mefa in this game.
Well, Bernard, my name now I am referee
Okay. So my main say EFL games so it mean touching on EFL games ne so kakra na yenhwe. Nti ene game be Arsenal any way bolting airball. Ye name say with Arsenal any bolting there. Enye omuni level ba.
Benedict pa nti wo be Arsenal any bolting.
There be say EFL games me.
There be say nkomo bi wa idea. Arsenal openly Arsenal any bolting. Yentwem wate. Yentwem why?
Nti enko Liverpool ni West Ham.
Then ko yentwem. Nye Europa League no. Liverpool be show.
Europa League there's some bobo matches so.
It's what they show Liverpool ni West Ham.
Okay,
why? Arsenal the boat in the America.
With Liverpool ni West Ham, ye name say West Ham this season enyama enko yi mo. Lopotegi be fa team no, why transfers pa ohwe ne record a. Or a coach be your coach team otimi ma sporting directors na owners need to me spending pa one so. But in fact uhwe ne record a Sevilla pen with medium magic trophy. Apart from that, Porto and fa oba Wolves and Koye and na West Ham. And the game near crucial man because ne sa Koye na Premier League game obebo inso Koye ya nhwe be who the first manager of Premier League no me betima pamono because of signings why any profile or the abano enyama emfa. But with Liverpool ye name say on Nottingham Forest Asia Homa utimi lusu ye just say clubs bi o mo ba Anfield a omutimi nya the maximum point iti ene wake up call Emma Lopotegi say transfers awaye sika wa spending no ontimi mfa nhye game we mu na at least on prove points in West Ham mpenifo no any fans the moment ase say senya anyama akọ no omoma ne time be yi but say ne game ne ntima amfa no timi free competition na weekend o sign lusu a that means say ombeja ne kwan amanako ene ade ba ko Liverpool ba with Ancelotti nso ne setup ne be hu say ne Chiesa bit me on the first start at my Liverpool. You better the performance on the game, but in general, I think the way a gamer walk in the park, my Liverpool, on Bell margins on pick the maximum 3 points. So come my MYBET.AFRICA kwakucha better. Game we a straight win for Liverpool and now over 2.5 in this game because two clubs this year go style bapa.
Well, I'm on any DSC now. You be refusing no. Send a medical catch by 2:30. Now yes, arrangement in so where sports arena them every Monday to Friday. Any arrangement in my china. You be see for my china. I mean, adma list or the ebe room. Entertainment side no. Minim baby a china. Or be father by the china share. List to prepare baby. Or the be brand. You be there on come on. I mean, adma china. Show so Friday. Say the winning year weekend matches will be brave. You better so much my idea, bro. Now could try better. What could try MYBET.AFRICA? You know this sports won't come on. Nay, chill crab first one super fesca. They say I didn't try the level as you can want some cake. Utieno, I will come once no. Now the cacret techy. On the boys, one phone so I come around the dorms, one me miana, and yet chat no more chatty, almost senior. So they won't beat me a fesk. Eh, yapa, very important. List to Atlanta for no.
Yeah.
Omanya de omaye oboni o
Yeah. Oh anya me nkwa yo
nipa bebre but wona me no wa
yeah
omo ma kan se me wona me no wa komo because komo de e no komo anya omo first win o e wo season nim
Bandra na sina na anya ma ko na hu se komo betima fa win
before the game
e
dey na ma hu
nti se o hwe order de Bandra akwaye ne 1.5 because
e dey na ma hu se komo betima dey
Atlanta from Arsenal game na eba to be born in league game oba ni league game oba e bo no e break akra wo and a Kumu
game no mo no ma Arsenal game down mo born
on Wednesday.
Was it Thursday? Wednesday. Now Wednesday.
And now
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Set up now. Aye. Kumu inyama you name him say with players or the buy no. Anything na nyama ko at least compete menya. Uhwe Kumu ni Juventus game na. Uhwe sa game na ne different game but ultimately say experience. And a Juventus for any the form so.
But Atlanta don't need experience.
Oh Atlanta will experience or top coach. But una in Indra and Kasana nyama ekika kosi senya ekwo na make a choice me Atlanta win or draw later na me see derby my men sisa no nye.
So that means a Como against Hellas Verona obeshe
a bit mighty afa.
You see, so obi oko most pundits and Panthers baby will not take Como win or draw against Atlanta. Atlanta is able omanya de enra omanya de because boys is cut touch now yes sir.
Oh how
e let me akeso
eh
edusa di ya omo hwe ni because
na case since when to because next week I am back form
me keso am fa obi mu I just say me no wa wi o na o case ni pa no say ko fa bi
na say actually chira on Atlanta wie
me no mu nwie goals say me fa Atlanta win pa de me fa ni win. Say goals there say ono obi igbo na ye 2 because no games are you here and no over 4.5 Atlanta game here 4.5 Chelsea 4.5
and na Tuesday no so say Betis so here the same
Madrid so here over 4.5
Chelsea game be over 2.5
at least you nko ade we mu cheze wo de wo betena no anka Chelsea asema listo
yeah
madam for aye adwuma no be chim fe Watara nice pa has beautiful football in the world.
yeah
That's Watara ya mama say pam no as Watara ya gwe nmasi.
Oh go on masi what be fatim only your team no say omu ka say yeah ka the team na relegation we say what win back kwa yeah
The back no win here na many people were thinking
you don't expect me about you don't expect say we call the whole season without winning.
Agree.
Even said that if there is even no coach players in go to my at least on maybe win a
game back.
What is important is that I was has here they compete. Are they ready to compete? I'm not sure. They met a Bechem team. They are almost depleted. I think almost team. Almost 2 center backs are almost ball last season will be any full backs almost boy and will be a movie. Almost boy will be a movie. Even the goalkeeper know them no. And yet and you goalkeeper no.
Clinton do the call.
What I say, you know, attack.
No, but let's only list with all, I mean, fairness. Since Uncle Fu Yade has won and has sent me a shank, Quebec. So if they've won, are we going to look at the players who did not play near Casse? And Unti, yeah, applaud as a Fukana.
There be a question I will be saying na me the me cheche.
They
met a very depleted Bechem team. What I say, and you then I was expect. I was saying what I say. I was saying now the tax is that consistency. How you are going to be consistent and be challenging for titles. I'm not sure. Say last season, Oman win game.
They won some games.
But then you see, they were still fighting relegation. So let's see. Upo consistent. What call nations? What question? What's about home? When you 3 wins at twice, you say okay. Now no. What pick moment to move in here? Why never for about body?
I'm gathering information. Say as a team, no watching you. Now the coach, any old players, and old players. I'm talking about Abrantia, a former draws for captain and Obas for 3.
O say no the omo boy na kokas omo terminating the contract.
Yes, apart from Ono, the mate take cross and say people are questioning the internet on Benjamin aside the captain of the team. A man for being saying some of I say coach now is looking more of new players our sign. And our more as no more than us or no montem. And if I saw this also build the team, I think we a lot of issues.
Well, to be honest, I don't want to pay attention to say Nyamano. Say there is we near or no head coach. Also stamping authority with him anymore. Obi believes on to me in Jumano. Obeja no kwine. O man in mat training. Say there is Debbie. Defender ya
defender or Hasufo.
Omo man call Samates. Also the captain man.
Yes, Abushima.
It is a player be one I believe so won't mean in Juma. You just because you cannot want to mean please you be want to mean more be in football, that is how it is.
25 players who are not registered will be into me more.
You need to take decisions. And if there be a mekase football, so we take honest decisions. Even if you don't get results now, tomorrow people will mention your name. What I say, people will mention your name
because of that decision that you took.
Now we take you know. Be a players now conform by no me good. Say nay, say omo pamo Watara no mo kofa any other coach no ba no the ombeji league na. Obi abebo Watara
because of the signings no.
Yeah. Dem can what I say. You know, if you are taking honest decisions, I think say at the end of the day enya dia woni burden e be go as it me there they won. Yes, it's good say no so moving because information me nya kan say na supporters na omo call park no no omo he ko lusu ya akomo make sure say akomo ye there omo pamo no wa
na say nyomo ne fa.
So it is important. Say we've seen them some
e be on management any pressure for them to sack the coach but so omo be pamo no wo there
we've seen them and say be omo ye bi da omo ye bi da omo pamo obroni wa ana
so mo ko training grounds so mo man enye training
nti o ma la no nti o pamo no.
Okay,
what I say nti o mo betumi and oba e wotumi anya so they should build on that momentum no mo fa in right way enya say bia wa ye we the obi aka ne say e wo say ha say den e bo hye e no no ba ye no ball na wo bo no me hu ball papa bia o ye den obo. And another factor is we share a very depleted the Team United side afi no mo hye mo team no. So you need to factor sanya money now. If you are doing your analysis, I was all factor sanya money now. Me yeah sure say we a boxer now, we a heavyweight boxer now. We check ABA lightweight now abona. And not just say ukwakoje heavyweight champion. There be when you meet Mediana Mone Kotoko now to me the Eshoma, then you know say you've arrived. Then you be who say yeah, then you've arrived. But Ochi depleted team, you look at the future. Sana, what shall we know? Obo answer over Konafi nations no more teams no more strong, no more disgraceful. What I say, eti Bechemo nye standard. Omo team no more de buy nye standard. Omeye we. Omo test hands. Bema why then? Omo say utimi. Ya expose you to
the nations is on she has though. Last season has shown women away.
Last season almost shown women.
Yes. And as after no ana say has no to go wie o Kumasi no mo nations.
Mame.
But Accra no dey almost share nations wa Accra. Accra no dey almost share nations wa. Say Kumasi dey na wo confirm ya mama dia. Because I think say Kumasi dey no I wanna equal pride no has Abrantia Kumasi boy no almost center back.
Draw.
Oh yes, okay.
Draw no mo show 2-0.
So Nations in share has that.
I know cry 2-0 no. You the conversation before the.
At least so at on there be no mati. You've checked. I almost show them at home. And on board draw into conversation.
No, so mo kwa kobo no say o Nations be jema mom we be jema. Yanka. Last year me kai there shouldn't be any debate about it. You know, there no. So hopefully, many nations, Obi Abeja to say okay, now they are back and we will give them the needed respect. No more for now, my team no more show mono. Any team any competition be no better test because of that thing, you know.
But when you look at the gameplay now, were you impressed with how they played?
Oh yes, they played well. They played well. Bobo fine. They played well. Bobo fine. And then you raise ball no. Ayana we mu na ejo the my boys no. So they played well.
And I think most of our games in Kenya and you ran boys.
3 PM na ebo we no. 7 nyansa bi anim. Time I started say ball. Na ball no. Ya ball no we asan 3. Yense up to now 2024. And you know, omo no manager league no na wo say omo hwe no omo ye de omo ye hu bibi. But they are not ready to change it. Until almost players no so no. There is no way on make to make a boom say once at time now for my more.
But a PFAG for no so can also talk on behalf
of also players and no money na did
raise concern. Okay. Yeah. Minister say no one can tell him say he's the worst minister ever because on Ojidi say wa boy pa na say they can wasa ama FA no sika. Did he can down with this kind of FA no too? And you know no I'm saying say the ministry say on that ministry now. Yeah. So when he says will be the sika you know sector no more releases can am FA no.
Oh there be omo releases can fan free on the sector. Omo the fee.
Finance ministry. Yeah,
finance ministry.
Agreed but me say me say is FA in saka scanner.
Yes. Oh, omo saka na FA no acknowledge it.
So omo saka.
Yes, I'm omo cat sword so omo ba see. I think 40 rooms.
Oh, in Pram.
Oh, Pram, yes.
Okay. So I know you're different from the normal edifice now, Pram. No?
Yes, I know.
Where ye edifice are just a place in the back room where be a. Okay. Because then I mean, we say Sadek must call Parliament, and one of the concerns from them said now you hardly see countries only serious say omu kroma because omu campia omu za go to Eska hotel to camp.
Yeah, say and no it will be business. At least I know mukwakoda na it will be business.
How? Say it will be business idea. Hotel ni any business.
Na make no. Say you will be a business until no all me yen see hotel ti dey be omo be kwakoda ho no onya normal percentage. Na percentage akọ. Say sir.
Ah okay.
Yes. Because that's nipa no.
Na nipa no kire be a hotel no akwaji no commission.
Nipa na hotel no ye na de no. No da Blasters management committee so.
Yeah. Is it only obi?
Seconds. Yeah, omo buy $100,000 buy. So G, you board did no say come on.
That's what they buy.
Me say, and I say OG ye did no, but sani pa ya so no. Ni hotel na players na kokoda.
So hotel ni kama.
And I make say eh no hwa na ono na o management member no. O manage Blasters na kwan ben so. O manage Blasters na say yen den yensi hotel nisa no be mo akoda mse na be aban no nsa iska bia for extra way. I be hotel no come to me ama ahan ama genetiska ama ye de finance other national teams no. But on we see hotel no omo age atum say omo nkonkoda ono ni hotel. O person say ono be ono ne manage Blasters no be ka say oh monsi we say na be team ni ma madam hotel be. That is the point. That is the reason why all these locals omunim they know. At the end of the day, your budget the command buy release car. Now ya J cat. Sa scratch my back, I scratch your back. And omode and I'm Ghana has a you know sky into first on BC side edifice na we to click one in term scan ho omunya day and night. Day omunya juma day and night. Come kate sword na ye hu I was some updating said this is the level I did because I check call Congress class check.
Yeah.
aha I was almost started here then we my scanning obi fan ko ye fixed deposit enya so fast one san no use scan sky say emfa nye a Japade emfa ma blasters no ti omo ye
national teams or the blaster
national team
me fan say blaster say baby a blasters bet ma that even say omo pram one other way na other national team bet ma kwada
yeah so omo da
aha enti enye we na mainly for blasters enti omo make sure say omo be here in term na day and night.
My next question again, yeah. Are we trying to fix pitches? And answer say yes, Omega down no more also have a training, it will be a crash sports. And I say, yeah, for the meantime, the rooms in the air, not later. I pitches once
I was say a complete because that day, almost just almost gym, almost swimming pool, so obviously, pitches no must. Because I'm to me CBBN enough players into me to know. I know they happen.
I know already FIFA classic or discakra about more years.
Saska no more my way almost Saska no
be your hotel.
Saska no more the why
Saska no more use that. Almost discount that. Send no more
the moment they are here juma. Almost didn't
juma dey.
Ah, bo so ma almost design. Because obi e dia dey say ne pan dey wan fa anye.
FIFA we na me be ready. I say pitches.
80 pitches.
80 pitches. Chromos we ni pitch be it me bo international ball also. It me bo papa be also. Eti
omo na nyina minister no so akwa say wakọ kase ye international ye FIFA standard pitches okromwe.
Say na nti na me ka say o e dey aye me ya was akwa we won say.
Dabi nya akwa we.
Oya akwa.
Dabi.
Me friend na dey share. Odi
enya dey share say Dabi Mustafa on say nkasa akwa Mustafa.
Me say ade me ya say obi a menim nyansa say me di me so. That is me regret. Our life
Ghana nyansa che.
Ghana na me menim nyansa say sports minister.
How?
Na de oye nyansa wo.
Why then?
Yet o man we mu aye say ye ntumi mobo Ghana ha say ama even if you contact Togo for
so omonye.
Togo say omonye.
E ba be so park.
Omo hwe Ivory Coast. Now we are say still FIFA standard stadium Ghana ha.
So omo ka asem ne kire omo na na omo to no. E dey no omo so busa no.
Den ombe omo ni hwe ombe.
No, I dey no me say listo. Mimi no mi enu ntimi musa minister no question. Visit you. Otomo anim say your standard pitches wa. And you standard na when you na still FIFA so me am boy.
I think they are and also Accra Sports Stadium name.
Me papa o me ye boni e wa bontin. Now be report me papa. Na papa decide say on tiame onye me hwe. Then wo nansam na wo be ka fa me ho no. E be ko hin.
So was there a need for them calling even? And then
there be omo ma wiase nyina hu. Say nipa bi say e na ye den yama ni position. Because the air course no, he doesn't deserve to go and sit at any committee meeting here. Let me come out. He doesn't. This is the manner or no say wa approve say team air kwa kobobo e wo Cameroon uncle Campe wo Qatar because 2021 in 2022 ye bebo World Cup yen qualify e wo Qatar nti
ni kan ko show
ye ni kan ko yen ko acclimatize nipa bi say oye so odi amanfo anim me de end na make say me regret ade me ya de Mustafa Yusuf ye ade me ya ne say menim nyansa se no di me so ene ye nanado na amasa ade we nyina ba
is it the only person na onim nyansa chena wo do so kromwa
say me ba
another sector na wo
e ba me sports am expect say sports ko yi a me ni problem what I say because ye wo omo so hwe agrek sports. What I say.
So you believe he's the worst sports minister ever?
He also a cancel the dean from our history. Say we didn't even get anybody like that. We didn't even me say ye call 20.
Mama ni o me incentive wo gina so wo ka say.
Ye call 2021. Eba ye almost set a committee. Ese omo investigate ye AFCON. Committee no almost set yen ono ko en recommendation ni ade a ono say oh yeah ade assessment football ni say or the 5-year development plan eba 5-year development plan no Tony Bafo Stephen Apia any other nkofo bia otu omudi nipa be say 5 or 3 say omo or invite omo no ma wa be draw plan dey ama 2021 you were saying
24
plan we here akwa kosi say
ebi so mo nwie
plan we akwa kosi say
Inga plan granga ka 1 year no ma complete.
What I say it no ono ni solution at the time ewo we nim owie no aba be parade no honam akunkum nanim ye bisa na sema ono say it is not true say ye ni FIFA stadium Ghana ase so nipa na oman mu nyina no ehu and blasters e bobo no obi ehu say na pitch ne nye den enya papa.
Does he have people who advise him?
Only people are leaders of Ghana they don't have advisors. They don't have advisors.
No more than
gossipers. Because leader be or Ghana have be a or person uti asema there.
So they have people who please him.
And automatically, over Nando for instance, omo my or my say omo Ashanti regional MPs na say omo no omo dwa ade a kan foriata ye nyina omo ye omo luso omo seat wo ye obi a wo ye say wo no ye fra man bi asibe o se dey na omo say obi a nim so na osan koye finance minister
after say
bi ono na osan koye finance minister
ahead of
yes onim nyansa sen we ninu ano ne cousin no said
can for that the onim adwuma che no onim nyansa che nsese
da bi una wu nim obi nim da bi nyansa enye obi nim adwuma sen wa adwuma bi ade ma bi nyansa yete ase ya adwen wo ma adwen ne adwuma adwen na anya adwuma untumi nya adwuma bi a nti onim nyansa itina obobobosia wa bobosia ma young boys haircut okobobosia momoto omo ye kenke and watch party okay utumi kobobosia omanya ye wo japade bia o ukobobosia ba no abeton party say wetumi akoye de wakobobosia sani pa wo nim nyansa nti onim nyansa nti de na oso onim nyansa osan koye finance minister aso no na criticize abanto no po ye mpene nim kra de ahwe
but a ruling party no
but ruling party no ye onkofo bebre ho no ma o ma step aside because nipa no ye president no o pese o te de ye den minister no or gossipers
okay
what I say akwa ba ko bi no odi na chi na ase na fu
na akwa
padi bi no odi na chi ase na fu so
jama
ono ye kokonsa no odi kire no onka no current
wetimi aka say jama na wan ka say na fu so ana ide
me describe no say na be obi be hu say nipa we na me de meka me body shame no me ka say me to na ho
uti jama asem na okay
eti ono no na odi minister na chi na ye kokonsa listo o ma angel fo no eti wasema omo kani omo te sports arena so wasema omo kani ade otu oya no ba say bi obefa fo aka say minister hybrid pitch no we ebi $500,000 7 days we betumi ato o me enkoye ne emfanje edi so obeka mi bi sa atwe minister na adwuma
na obedo won so waka na minister no 20
on country no that is the reason why up to now obi age atum say your stadium na e wo Ghana na nyina yen fit for purpose e ho kan but ono say e FIFA standard nti den parameter no no di gina so e ka sa asem no
listo but that's what na adenese na edisi obanyi
yeah it should be
council
quickly on I had to folk team no
sure
yes me share
baby I would be family jana
me share a game against Bechi na more packing after the game some of the supporters were saying say more support na my players na we new coach you know and
na mutisi enye coach ni say but omu lusu dia me ba omu kasa omu lusu dia e coach
I have the video submit
and I'm say omu you video ni you use omu lusu dia e coach
omu say omu supporters no and my team na winning
video ni to see am am for en sama na omu ka no
yes omu winning is omu winning yen omu na winning omu na ma players na winning and I'm support omu the moment and you see I saw one thing about House of Folk team. Me catch was almost 2 games as so far na hwe no. Na me hu how House of Folk wants to play. But looking at last game I'm share.
When your identity no.
We center backs no. Now two holding midfielders in free. Is it the number 10? Is it Kakari or player being a Wayo no free baby any good stars and a striker no free nations a free Boating any Hamza Isa. First 15 minutes in the game, Hamza Isa was playing as the number 10 for the team. And I'm on number 10 strategies. No, as an Idina skipping Kakra. He's a quick feet.
Martin.
Yes.
Martin Kakra.
Yes, Martin. Yes.
As a kept.
Oh, yeah, very skillful power, or no? And were you from baby?
So now are you in Martin and
elbow wings? But you see, say, Omo Atakiana, Omuntimin Christians. The one say, why you know, Abahasi, na Kakarin Ako. I say, Omunjina Fako. They were so much
interpositional changes were working,
especially with the front four. Okay. So as for football, 4-2-4, and 4
they had a lot of attacking options.
But you see, and a brand here supporters did not temper every year, and I feel like the coach is not helping the player. You know, say a free Boateng is not that type of striker now. Positional play is not helping him because he's not so good on the ball. Need the say Monfa ball in box, especially in the air and now low cross, be not on tapping, and that the positional play is not helping him unless you have a striker like Opia or skillful on the ball striker. Obetima play, I mean behind another striker, and it's not helping. That is one thing. It's not helping, and the supporters were insulting the player throughout the game before Omu Unifree, and that play no more. Ama play bit is Hamza Isa. Ama Umu's Obobo. Wayo wasn't saying to because so Ukojina right back now went me and take on 1 or 2 players now by other side. It means who winger no apart from Atinka career or make it 2 or 3 take ons no. There was very hard so once the house of 4 players no they were creating a lot of chances. But Hussein was is a player I think that he's going to be an interesting player for House of Folk this season. He played very well and I think say Osayasibi he's a very good defender, but anytime you be share any attacker, between the last or share I bet now could tete no being junior mona, they are very stronger, they are very experienced. Anytime they will expose or say any other centre back on the ball. Or more left back Ransford Mensah. I mean he's very good at the ball. Defensively or too much, and I feel like he's not so good defensively, but he's a very good left back. I think that he's going to be a good player for House of Folk. But how House of Folk for ball? Even if some person no munya cross no person find a free bania from Yaya the right back and any left back no Ransford Mensah omo crosses in omo finding a free Boateng and it's not helping the player. This is a player last season he's got 12 goals for Nations FC or the moms. I think that clearly Mahu Hawa the coach wants to play or they can say boys no they are very young players and some of them quite from first time on tasty Premier League so the House of Folk supporters should continue to support the players even if no coach on Medina Tama or no need to submit him there he doesn't care if they are going to insult him but I feel like
you see the words in it
yes I say my head is too big enough to take the insult pressure. But for the players, the supporters, you support them every day. But I think that House of Folk team with the match I feel like they need time.
Okay. And how any region we say when your time naso na yam fast da MYBET.AFRICA also nya twa obedi wodi so ebetu ya 3 W's na the MYBET.AFRICA no aka ho na bibia etimi akoso e de amaw na say wodim no open super no so aqua blue mineral water and am eating one dance in super de no a any aqua blue mineral water and am eating one dance de Europa League games or Spanish La Liga Barcelona and Getafe games or to be twa bet ne kwa de online and a retail shops in England and Koswa, wait me a child bet no oti listo one ka oti Vincent oti Benedict nka omunyina eba dwedie so the entire production team omoboa me team di dwedie no eba me din edika of na so me do betimi afrem e chodi nyame adma china no de nkwache a 12:30 same place our hit mixer studio our atwo no ye besa de another edition of Sports Arena e besa e de abro yakra mo aha ene di dwedie no esie